Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today is Subscriber Sample Saturday. So today's Subscriber Sample Saturday is brought to you by my good friend, Jimmy Burke. Thank you, Jimmy, for this sample.
And the music.
And the music. I was going to get to that, but yes, he's the one who does. If anyone likes the music, leave a comment down below because Jimmy's the one who's done all our music so far. And he came over, it's been a handful of weeks ago, and we ended up cracking this, and he's like, I'll leave you a sample for review. I said, that sounds awesome, because this is something we have not done on there. So we're going to do it like a regular crack and open, because I was trying to see if Mike wanted to play along and play by himself, but he didn't want to play along and play by himself. The mad
talker I am. I was like, I don't know if that's going to be a good one.
We didn't want just 5 minutes of dead silence and then that's good. So we'll get through.
No, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea.
All right, so we'll get through the particulars of this. So this one is the Redbreast 12-year Irish whiskey. Wow. Again, it is 12 years. Comes in at 80 proof. I just Googled at Total Wine. They sell it for like $62.49. I think you said our local place you can get it for like $59.
It's anywhere from that to 70. No,
depending where it is.
So,
right. So it's owned by Irish distillers. It's owned by the same people that own Jameson. I didn't realize that. It was in one of the things. It was in one of the Google searches. So if I'm wrong, someone will correct me. But it said it was the same people that owned Jameson bought them a while back. I forget what year they actually bought it. So it's done in a single pot still. It is triple distilled, and it's matured in ex-bourbon and Spanish sherry oak casks. I can speak.
I was going to say, there was a mouthful, huh?
Sheesh. Well, you know why? Because I wrote it backwards. I wrote it like it was Spanish. I put the thing at the end, but
right off the nose, I can tell you I'm not getting Irish.
So that's why I kind of wanted to do this, because it would have been you're wrong, because I don't think you were going to guess, because it does have bourbon-esque smells.
Very much so.
Yeah, and I think we said that with every Redbreast.
Yeah, so far, yes. They have been closer to a bourbon than an Irish.
This has been one of the few Irishes that I know, not just this one, this brand, the Redbreast. We haven't tried any of the spots. We're going to have to eventually get. And for all of you that are waiting for the Irish and the Scotch, we have so many good bourbons and ryes over there. We they're in there too. They're in there, but we gotta pop one out one of these days.
In the flavor, though, you get the malt. Not heavy.
I gotta go.
I did a baby sip. But again, you definitely get it in the taste.
That's just delicious.
That is
really good.
It is so easy. I can understand why the old timers just enjoy these and just sit, because they can sit and chill. They're not getting killed, and they can still get up and walk, cane or no cane, and keep on trucking. So,
well, it's at the 80 proof. That's why.
Too. I know.
So it makes it easier to.
But it is super easy.
Oh no! Yeah, you're not getting any. But you know what though? It's surprising that it coats as well as it does. Being at the 80 proof. Now, it's been a dog's age since I've had like Jameson, but I don't remember it having any kind of a texture or mouthfeel going on. It was more water-esque. There wasn't really any.
If I remember, I think it had more of. I think it was a harder drinker than this one.
It might have thrown the elbows, but I'm not talking like flavor-wise. I thought we even liked the powers that we had a little bit better than
I believe.
It brought a little more flavor
there.
in the actual. Of it. It was just kind of like, you can get it in you. You're not getting any flavors or tastes.
No,
it's
and
just
that one, it's. And if you look around when you go, you don't go out, but they love. That's a great mixer. People love having that with ginger, and they're happy as a lark. So. Right.
You really do get that malt at the end of this.
In the taste, but nothing in the nose.
No. Actually, and you can mistake it for something else. You know what
I
I mean?
Kind of a fruitier nose. Yeah. It's tasty.
Because doing it in my head, if this was a blind, I could you can see it being like a hint of the bread.
I think I lean more towards a malt, but
you know what I mean? Like
I haven't
close.
totally. They are close.
They are close.
I haven't deciphered. which direction sometimes to go. You definitely know this is a super easy drink.
Right, but I'm just saying, if we didn't know it was the Irish and stuff like that, I could see myself saying, "Ooh, this might be one of them young ones that we were thinking about." But it has a nice caramel flavor in the front.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't be. It's not like bread on bread on bread. It's, you know what I mean? It wouldn't have been one of them.
I'm not really getting that bread flavor as much as I am like a little hint of malt with the nose, a fruity nose. The more I keep drinking and the more I keep spinning, it's fruitier more now than caramel-esque.
Right. No, again, not that I'm the problem with this is if and when we do get a bottle, they don't last because these seem to evaporate the fastest. They just go
because
down.
it just
goes down. It
yeah.
does.
I'm purposely trying to do baby steps.
I am 100% doing the same thing because it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't last. It's just like
exactly because
it's just
downfall.
So that's one of the things. And then you're like, well, it's only 80 proof, and then next thing you know, you're like,
the bigger downfall.
Next morning I'm like, who sat on my head? Like, what happened? But I mean, that's the pros and cons of all of that. So sometimes it's good to have like 107 proof that kind of makes you sit back a minute or even higher. You know what I mean? But usually those throw a little bit more at you where you're like, hold on a minute.
You definitely don't want to have your Irish friends come over with this.
Oh, I got no. Right? No, I hate
the next thing you know, and they're gonna just go get another bottle, would you?
Yeah. No,
I'll buy this one. I'll be like,
you showed me that when you brought home the cash strength one, and it came back with a drop and a half in it left. You know what I mean? It was just like the one night set.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, we got to put him to bed. Okie dokie.
Yeah. No, this is very good. That's the one thing. That's why I was going to try to do it on that. But so again, thank you very much, Jimmy, for leaving us off.
Thank you.
I mean, this is one of the ones that if we ever have to do, we can always pick one of these up anyways. But it was just one of them. Yeah. It was great because he's like, oh, I'll leave you a sample. I'm like, perfect. And then
another episode.
Yeah, one more show that we can do where so many. I have to go buy a bunch. You guys come up with a bunch of ideas of what you wanted to do with a couple other bottles that we recently just cracked. And every day, it's always, there's a list. There's a list. Not only am I buying what I want, I was like, that's a good idea. I'm going to have to get that now. So it's so much whiskey, so
honestly,
little time.
If you didn't, you'd have like 9 racks in here.
Oh, no! If I didn't drink it all the time, no, I know that
we would have to build another whole spot.
Yeah, we would be like the hoarders with the stuff just all next to us, sitting. You know what I mean? Like we can't even get out. We got a little tunnel to go through. No, I know. So, plenty of that. Thank God he's got a backup alarm, and he seems to do it. Like I swear he can hear me talking. He's like, oh, I'm gonna put it in reverse now. But well, there you go. We can keep this one short and sweet. Again, Jimmy, thank you very much for this and everything else that you do, and everybody that has participated in the Blind Sample Showdown. That's not even what it's called anymore. Subscriber Sample Saturday.
Right.
So, that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.